All right. So today we'll discuss about Islamic economy, understanding halal economy, and the riba, the interest, what we call, and why it is prohibited in Islamic economy, and Islamic alternatives to riba. What are the available options for us? Um, Yesterday, I was in a meeting with one of the scholars coming from Houston, and he's a lecturer and also and researcher about Islamic economy, halal economy, all this. So we had a very good, intense talk, dis- discussion, and I have cleared some of my ideas that I used to have a confusion over how the Islamic economy will run, uh, um, backed by Quran and Sunnah, and how the traditional economy backed by the profit maximization. Uh, those are the things that I make clear that every step we can make, we have to be aligned with Islamic economy, no matter what. That is the best process, and uh, logically, that is the right way to, the run your economy. So, first of all, we'll determine the key differences between Islamic economy versus traditional economy. So if we dive in, we see what is the guiding principle of Islamic economy and what is the guiding principle for traditional economy. So the number one, if we consider that Sharia, call it Quran and Sunnah, uh, this two is uh, the guiding principles. But for traditional economy, profit maximization is their target. Okay. So in the area of interest, uh, what we call in Islamic economy is called riba. It's highly prohibited and absolutely prohibited, but in traditional economy, it is accepted and allowed without condition. Okay. Um, do Islamic economy actually like speculation? No. Do speculation allowed in traditional economy? Yes. So in Islamic economy, speculation, in otherwise it's named in Islamic name is gharar, is highly prohibited. But the speculation in traditional economy allowed with it's called risk management. Okay. So next we'll go for wealth distribution, how Islamic economy distribute their wealth and how traditional economy do that. So in Islamic economy, fair redistribution through zakat or charity, that is the wealth distribution process in Islamic economy, but in traditional economy is only accumulation of wealth. That's the only mission for traditional economy. Okay, let's dive in how the profit and loss being shared in Islamic economy. Um, Profit and shared or profit and loss being shared in Islamic economy, and it is encouraged. That is called mudaraba. Mudaraba. So profit and sharing. But in traditional economy, it is not essential. There is no concept in traditional economy uh, that actually shares profit and loss. Um, if we consider the ethical part of Islamic economy uh, and the traditional economy, here Of course, there is ethical constraint for no alcohol, gambling, etc. This kind of economy is highly prohibited. But in traditional economy, it is absolutely market driven, um, and they don't care about alcohol, gambling, whatever product it is. They go for that things. Okay, so we will discuss about the structure of the Islamic economy, the how this system actually works. Um, First of all, Islamic economy has a moral foundation that based on Tawhid. Uh, Tawhid means oneness of God, justice, and accountability. These are the foundation of Islamic economy. It has a legal framework as well. Fiqh al Muamalat, that is Islamic commercial jurisprudence in other sense actually. Number three is institutions that we're going to discuss. So how this economic structure actually uphold. These are upheld by Islamic banks, Zakat collection centers, Waqfa, by endowments, were the other the name in Islamic sense, and Takaful, or Islamic insurance. So these are the institutional structure that run the whole Islamic economy in that way, actually. So if we look at the transaction, that should be halal, okay, free from riba, gharar, and haram activities, based on real asset, not speculation or excessive risks. These are the foundation, as I said earlier as well. Okay, so understanding now we're going to go for the understanding of halal economy. Halal economy refers to all economic activity compliant with Islamic principles, not just finance. What are these? These includes halal production, food, clothing, service, whatever. Halal investment that is very needed. Ethical labor practice that is needed, and Sharia compliant finance. These are the halal economy that every Muslim should practice actually if they want to be halal and want to make halal lifestyle, something like this. Yeah, halal economy is focused on purity. It may and ethics should be good, and social benefit in immense. And that is the main thing. And main target is not just making profit or maximize highest profit or something like this. That's highly prohibited. So now we'll go for the types of riba by or the interest and why it is prohibited. Let's dive in types of riba. Riba al nashia, interest on loans, most common, right? We see in the traditional year, I mean, the interest in every investment or financial transaction. Here it calls riba al nashia. So number second is riba al fadi, excess in trade of similar commodities, gold or more gold, something like this, uh, and riba al jahiliya. It's used in pre-Islamic type yeah, transaction where debt increases over time. Okay, so like compounding type of things. Okay, why it is prohibited? That leads exploitation. All this transaction, if it's happen in the traditional economic system, kind of exploitation. Uh, and it creates wealth inequality, not equality. So there is a big difference, and encourages hoarding, discourages real investment. Okay, that's why it is prohibited. Uh, in conflict with the principle of fair risk sharing. So in Islamic economy, we share risks. Huh. We don't post risks or risks is not a product. Uh, that's the main thing actually. You cannot. Um, you know, make profit out of risks that way, but we can share the profit. So let's dive in. Alternate to riba. What are those? So in Islamic economy, we have mudaraba. It means profit sharing between investor and entrepreneur. Uh, Musharaka. It means musharak, joint partnership with shared risks and return. Murabaha. It means cost plus sell. Bank buys items, sells to client at profit. Uh, Izaraha, Izara, leasing model, rent to own যেটা খুবই important ইসলামে. Sukuk, Islamic bonds based on assets, not debt. Okay. Takaful, Islamic mutual insurance, risk sharing. Okay. So overall, these are the very in in-depth analysis of Islamic economy. And the Islamic economic solution that need to be emphasized, because the traditional challenges, traditional funding or finance challenges Islamic economy all the time. But if you consider, uh, try to find out the problem of the traditional system, and versus the Islamic economic responses, then you will get clear about all these things. Like, traditional system is debt-based growth. Islamic economic response is like asset-backed finance. Likewise, traditional system is wealth concentration, but Islamic economic response is like zakat, charity, waqfa. Like traditional system, they have a speculation and a speculation-driven market, but in Islamic economy, ban on gharar and massive or gambling. Okay, so traditional economic system, inflation from interest. uh, in Islamic economic system, zero interest based lending models. So the next one is corporate irresponsibility for traditional banking or transaction system. But in Islamic system, ethical investing, no alcohol, no gambling. Okay, period. So the last one, financial crisis could be happen in traditional, you know, economic system, but in Islamic economic system, real economy linkage prevents collapse from derivatives and bubbles, all this stuff. So to be summarized, the Islamic economy is not just a religious alternative, it's a holistic, ethical, and sustainable model. It corrects many of the flaws in the traditional capitalist system by promoting all this stuff, promoting risk sharing, avoiding exploitation, encouraging social justice, and enforcing real economic connections. So these are the main and fundamental differences between traditional businesses, traditional economy, and where the Islamic economy actually uh, are far more better than the traditional economy. So, in reality, this kind of program is very helpful to the known to unknown people, those who yet not usual with this system, Islamic economic system, because it's still in the research level. But in practical, there are many countries bought these things in practical uses. But many traditional country like the United States, they don't have Islamic alternatives for traditional system. But now more and more people are engaging in this format, They are interested. They want to live halal. They want to take halal, and they want to uh, build wealth with a halal procedure. That's why grocer capital have a intense um, and intense relations with Islamic and the halal economic system that ultimately can pull a big number of investors, those who believe in halal, those who believe in halal economy, those who understand the prohibition, those who are interested, uh, those who are interested replacement of riba, and those who understand the alternate to riba. Uh, so, grocer capital will promote these things. The next, there is a big conference going on. Will be held in Houston, Texas, Dallas, in these places. We will be there. Uh, our expert in this halal economy, Mr. Mansoor, and Mr. Dr. Aminuddin, and also Mr. Asif. They probably would go there and have a big economic understanding about the halal economy, how these things goes, and that will accumulate into our process, into our system, so that people can buy our real estate, the things we are building for the peoples. That would be great for uh, uh, mass uh, Muslim people, those who really want to head into those things actually. So for now, it's okay. Whatever I learned yesterday, this is my gist. I delivered to you and try to make you understand the why we should practice the halal economy and Islamic alternatives to riba, and understand the types of riba. And the riba could be varieties of way. There are tons of things in riba actually. Uh, in the later videos, uh, we will discuss about those things as well. So for now, I mean, my name is MD Abid Abdullah. Uh, um, I will come back with more interesting videos like this. So listen those, and your knowledge and depth will increase by then. Thank you. Bye bye.